Welcome to Nairobi, the city where safaris meet skyscrapers, and tradition blends seamlessly with modernity. Nestled at the heart of Kenya, Nairobi is not just a capital city, it's a living, breathing kaleidoscope of wildlife, culture, cuisine, and history. In this video, we're taking you on the ultimate guided tour of Nairobi's 12 most incredible tourist attractions. These hand-picked gems are perfect for families, solo travelers, photographers, adventure seekers, and curious explorers alike. So, whether you're planning a trip or simply dreaming of Africa, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into the beating heart of East Africa. 1. Nairobi National Park, a safari in the city. Just imagine this: lions, giraffes, and rhinos roaming freely against the backdrop of towering skyscrapers. Welcome to Nairobi National Park, the only national park in the world located within a capital city. Covering over 117 square kilometers, Nairobi National Park is a sanctuary for more than 100 mammal species, including all of the big five except elephants. You'll find buffaloes, leopards, lions, and both white and endangered black rhinos. It's also a birdwatcher's paradise, with over 500 recorded species. The park is split into vast grass plains, wooded areas, and riverine ecosystems. You'll encounter acacia trees, roaming herds of zebra and wildebeest, and tranquil hippo pools. What makes this park truly unique is the way it preserves wildlife in close proximity to a major urban area. The park serves as a vital breeding ground for endangered animals and offers eco-tourists an unmatched experience. 2. David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, saving Kenya's giants. Next up is a place that will tug at your heartstrings, the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, also known as the Elephant Orphanage. Founded in 1977 by Dr. Dame Daphne Sheldrick in honor of her late husband, David Sheldrick, the sanctuary has rescued and rehabilitated hundreds of orphaned elephants and rhinos. Here's how it works: baby elephants, often victims of poaching or human-wildlife conflict, are brought here and nurtured with milk, care, and lots of love. Each orphan has a personal caretaker, almost like a foster parent. At 11 a.m. each day, the sanctuary opens for one magical hour. Visitors get to watch the orphans being bottle-fed, rolling in the mud, and learning how to behave like wild elephants. You'll hear stories about each elephant's rescue and their journey back to the wild. This isn't just a tourist spot, it's a symbol of hope and resilience. And you can even adopt one of the elephants for just $50 a year. 3. Giraffe Center, face-to-face with giants. Fancy a kiss from a giraffe? Head to the Giraffe Center in Langata, where you'll come face-to-face with the endangered Rothschild's giraffe. Founded in 1979 by the African Fund for Endangered Wildlife, the Giraffe Center has been instrumental in breeding and reintroducing this majestic species into the wild. From a raised platform, you can feed the giraffes and watch them gracefully stroll across the grounds. And if you're lucky, one might plant a slobbery kiss right on your cheek. These giraffes are friendly, curious, and love interaction. Educational displays around the center explain giraffe anatomy, behavior, and conservation efforts. 4. Karen Blixen Museum, the story behind Out of Africa. Nestled at the foot of the scenic Ngong Hills, the Karen Blixen Museum offers a glimpse into colonial-era Kenya. The house was once the home of Danish author Karen Blixen, who lived there from 1917 to 1931, wrote the memoir Out of Africa, later adapted into an Oscar-winning film. The preserved house features original furnishings, photos, and artifacts that tell the story of Blixen's life and her coffee farming enterprise. The beautifully manicured grounds provide a serene setting for a walk, and guided tours bring the past to life with rich anecdotes and history. 5. Bomas of Kenya, Kenya's cultural village. At Bomas of Kenya, just 10 kilometers from the city center, visitors can enjoy an immersive journey through the country's 40-plus ethnic groups. Boma means homestead in Swahili, and this site showcases traditional huts, dances, music, and crafts from across Kenya. The highlight is the daily cultural performances in the 3,000-seat auditorium. From Maasai jumping dances to Swahili taarab music, the shows are a vivid expression of Kenya's living heritage. It's both a cultural education and a celebration of national pride. 6. Nairobi National Museum, where Kenya's past comes alive. A short drive from the city centre takes you to the Nairobi National Museum, a treasure trove of history, science, and art. The museum features extensive exhibits on human evolution, including fossils from Lake Turkana, colonial and post-colonial history, and Kenya's many indigenous cultures. Don't miss the gallery of Joy Adamson's paintings, showcasing Kenya's wildlife, or the snake park next door, which hosts some of Africa's most intriguing reptiles. The botanical gardens surrounding the museum offer a peaceful break and are perfect for a stroll. 7. Karura Forest, nature in the heart of the city. One of the most inspiring urban conservation stories in Africa, Karura Forest offers over 1,000 hectares of indigenous forest, waterfalls, bamboo groves, and caves once used by Mau Mau fighters. Located just 15 minutes from the CBD, it's a green sanctuary where visitors can jog, bike, picnic, or bird watch. Established through the activism of Nobel laureate Wangari Maathai, Karura Forest is not just a natural gem, it's a symbol of environmental resilience. With well-marked trails and maps, it's safe and family-friendly, offering a welcome escape from Nairobi's traffic and noise. 8. Kazuri Beads Women's Factory, handmade beauty with a purpose. A visit to the Kazuri Beads Factory is both an artistic journey and a social impact experience. Located near the Karen Blixen Museum, Kazuri, Swahili for small and beautiful, produces world-renowned hand-painted ceramic beads and pottery. The factory employs over 300 local women, many of them single mothers, empowering them through fair employment. Guided tours show how each bead is shaped, painted, and fired. You can shop for jewelry on site, knowing that your purchase supports sustainable livelihoods. 9. Nairobi Railway Museum, Echoes of Steam and Steel. The Nairobi Railway Museum tells the story of the Lunatic Express, the railway built from Mombasa to Kisumu through Nairobi in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The museum houses vintage steam locomotives, colonial carriages, and rare memorabilia. Visitors can climb aboard old trains and see relics from the era that shaped modern Kenya. One notable exhibit is the carriage used by Sir Winston Churchill. For history buffs and railway enthusiasts, it's a fascinating trip back in time. 10. Maasai Market, a shopper's cultural playground. If you want a colorful and authentic Kenyan shopping experience, look no further than the Maasai Market. This traveling open-air market pops up at different locations around the city throughout the week, such as Village Market, Galleria, or the High Court parking lot. It's a fantastic place to buy local crafts like beadwork, batik, wooden carvings, jewelry, and hand-woven baskets. While prices are negotiable, the charm lies in the interaction with vendors and the stories behind each handcrafted piece. 11. Uhuru Park and Central Park, where locals gather. Located right in Nairobi's CBD, Uhuru Park and the adjacent Central Park are essential public spaces. With shaded paths, grassy picnic spots, pedal boat rides, and views of Parliament, they're a popular spot for city dwellers and political rallies alike. From the top of the nearby Kenyatta International Convention Centre, KICC, helipad, you can enjoy a panoramic view of the entire city, a must for photographers. Though not flashy, these parks reflect the social and civic life of the Kenyan people. 12. Nong Hills, hiking the windy summits. Only 22 kilometers southwest of the city, the Nong Hills offer an exhilarating escape for hikers and nature lovers. Stretching along the Great Rift Valley escarpment, the hills rise to 2,460 meters and provide panoramic views of Nairobi, the Rift Valley, and even Mount Kilimanjaro on a clear day. The roughly 4-5-hour hike is both scenic and challenging, with grazing livestock, wind turbines, and pine forests along the trail. The Nong Hills are also the burial place of Dennis Finch Hatton, Karen Blixen's lover, whose grave is marked with an obelisk overlooking the land he loved. Nairobi defies expectations. It's not just a gateway to the Masai Mara or Mount Kenya, it's a standalone destination brimming with culture, nature, innovation, and warm hospitality. From cuddling orphan elephants to feeding giraffes, from dancing with tribes to learning about the continent's evolution, Nairobi offers an adventure that is both soul-stirring and enlightening. These 12 top tourist attractions have just begun. Nairobi rewards those who explore it deeply, and for travelers willing to step off the beaten path, the city reveals 1,000 stories waiting to be told. Like, share, and subscribe.